Hey everyone, my name is Randy Anderson and I am with MODEXUS, and today I get to do one of the things that I enjoy doing the most, and that is our series MODEXUS Rising Stars. And this is where we get to have a conversation with one of our advocates in the field that are focused on building their team, building their business opportunities. So I'm joined today by Margie Setterlof. Margie is in the Sarasota, Florida area. She's a new 3K advocate with MODEXUS. Congratulations, Margie. That is awesome. You know, what a week you have had. So we'll date the recording this way, but you know, I think it's fair to say, I mean, what a week. You're in the north end of a hurricane zone, but yet you just finished a great month. So congratulations and welcome. You want to say hello to everybody, please do.
Oh, thank you, Randy. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to share. And this is it's just such a pleasure to be able to work with a company like MODEXUS and to be able to share these products. It's been a very wonderful journey so far. And I just thank you for giving the opportunity to chat with you today.
Great. I'm glad you're having a MODEXUS, a great MODEXUS experience. I know Andrew is as well. I can speak for Dr. Rouse, Dr. Hackett, the entire team. We appreciate you saying yes to this opportunity. You have an amazing upline support team too, and Catherine Rudolph, Liz Giesland, just incredible people. So you guys have got something special going on. But what I'd like for you to do, if you would, tell us so everyone can just know a little bit about you, your background, what you do professionally. You're in beautiful Sarasota. I mean, just tell us a little bit about you for a couple minutes, if you would.
Sure. I am a physical therapist, but I left the traditional medical system probably about 15, 20 years ago to, move more into the natural health. And so I went back and got my master's in holistic nutrition, and then I'm a functional medicine practitioner as well. So lived in Indiana up until about 3 years ago when we decided to move to Florida. And so that's been my lifelong dream, is to live in this community down here. And it's just been a wonderful move. And I work mainly with women over 40 who just kind of want to get rid of that menopausal weight gain. They want to get their energy back. They just want to feel like, if they feel like they're losing their edge on their health, and just sometimes don't know what that next chapter is going to look like in their life. And so I work with them to get their health back on track. And many times that's what keeps them stuck as they move forward, and as they want to move forward into these later years and this next chapter. So that's what we do. I work with them on all different levels of their health to get them back to where they want to be and age well with grace and vitality. And that's again where that's where the MODEXUS product line was just such a beautiful fit for what I was already doing. And everything about what we have with MODEXUS just fit right in with all the different problems that so many people are struggling with. But yeah, so that's basically what I do. And again, I love being down here in Florida, where you can pretty much have the weather you want all year long and do all the things you want to do and stay active.
So perfect. So thank you for sharing your background with us. We do appreciate that. So let's, if we can, I want to dive in a little bit deeper here as far as, so professionally, when you say the MODEXUS product lineup has something that fits with what you do, would you mind elaborating maybe a little more on that? Why MODEXUS? Because I'm sure as a healthcare professional, I mean, you've had a lot of choices over the years, a lot of companies that you could align with. And I know that you feel like you found something just extra special here with our product lineup. Do you mind sharing with us a little bit why?
Sure. The number one product, being the Lonicera Longevity as our flagship product, was so intriguing to me when my sponsor, Catherine Rudolph, she's a wonderful friend and colleague, introduced this to me. She said, "Have you ever heard of the MODEXUS products?" And I said, "Well, no." But because I spoke to her, and I respect what she does and her knowledge base, I said, "Well, of course I'll try them. If you're looking at them, I'll of course take a look." So I was really interested in the longevity because of the detox capabilities. I've run detox programs and have run those for years. And I'm always looking for something that's going to enhance that process. So when I read about it, I basically binge watched Dr. Charlie Rouse, Dr. Rouse's videos on what the longevity would do. And I was sold at that point in time. I thought, okay, I'm using this for all of my programs. So anybody who does any type of a detox program with me, it's part of the protocol. And so that was the first thing with the Lonacera longevity, because of its detox properties with the liver. Now, obviously, we can't claim anything, and we don't claim any health. We don't make any claims with the products, is basically what I'm trying to say. But what we do know is that because of the science behind it, we know that it enhances the process in the body. And again, so that was the Lonacera longevity. And that's how I started using that. Most of the women who come to me have trouble sleeping. That's just a given. And that was my issue too. So the Tranquility was one of the first products that I started using for myself and for other clients, and just friends. They didn't even be a client. It was just people that I would talk to. They said they weren't sleeping well. I said, well, so they would try that. And my sleep changed immediately, other people's. I mean, it was just an amazing transition for that. The Women's Health Pack, oh my goodness. When I talk about women in all ages, but primarily the women in the second half of life that I work with, it's just a game changer. It was something that I didn't know what kind of results we were going to get with it, but I started using it and having other people do it. And that was for the hormonal issues and all the different things that women deal with. That was amazing. And then the Relieve, which is one of the things that helps with the pain. I've had unbelievable success with that, because that's another thing that keeps women, anybody, not just women, but it keeps people from doing what they're called to do. The pain can be, again, my physical therapy background comes into play here, because I know how it can change one's life if they are in pain all the time. And so to see people get relief from something natural that they don't even have to worry about taking too much of, that was such a God-given gift. So I use that for pretty much everybody, because I don't know too many people that don't have chronic pain. And then the Lift, that's when you talk about aging, the aging brain, we need to have things that will help people on that road to prevention when it comes to dementia and it comes to that forgetfulness and that brain fog. And so that's why I say this product line was so different. I'm sorry, my phone, let me just turn it off. This product line was different, and you're right. I'd had other product lines that I've actually used. I get calls all the time for me to try different things. But when I found the MODEXUS line, it was just like, okay, game's over. I've got what I need. The Lord brought to me what I needed for my health practice and for my friends. It's not just for practitioners. This is for anybody who's struggling with any of these symptoms. We have a solution. We just have something to offer. And
I'm going to give an amen to that. That is for sure. When we specifically ask, then it's given to us quite often. So the female balance pack too, I want to reiterate your point there. It is an amazing synergistic combination of 3 products that can provide benefit for just about anyone with consistent use, and it's a great value as well. So last thing I kind of want to touch on just briefly if we can, but I know that it's important to a lot of people, especially today. We're an affiliate company, not so much, we're more of a hybrid direct sale affiliate type opportunity, so that those that want to build something a little extra, and that's a great product too. It's a great need out here right now for people to be able to, build that additional stream of income. And beyond that even is the culture that we're working hard to create here at MODEXUS in Europe. Significant part of that, you're a ray of sunshine to all of us. So we certainly appreciate you saying yes to MODEXUS. But I know that you've seen different things over the years. I just want you to comment on just your overall experience here, the MODEXUS experience, as we like to call it, the culture we're building. And of course, there's an opportunity for those. We're very customer driven, but there's an opportunity here as well. So we'll close with that if you don't mind just giving your thoughts on that part of what we have to offer.
Yes, I would love to do that. I have been in other companies that are structured similar to this. And I think what I'd have to say is that it was the simplicity, first of all, of what I found when I came here. I expected it to be a lot more difficult. I expected it to be extremely difficult to build a team because I had experienced that before. The culture in terms of, and well, what I found was it was not difficult at all. It was way easier than I thought. I was trying to make it too complicated. The second is the culture in terms of being focused on the customer, being focused on helping one another. I found that I've never experienced the support, first of all, from upline, being Catherine and being Liz, and I want to call them both out personally because Liz Giesland and Catherine Rudolph, they always there to help support. And then of course, that being the culture of team building is how can we help one another? How can we help other people that are coming in? And then the third is the culture at the corporate office was so different than anything. I mean, I cannot even put into words, Randy, how different it is to be able to feel the appreciation and the support from you and from Christian and anybody else that's there and working behind the scenes to make this a success, help make us successful. I have never experienced that, and it makes me want to do this more. It doesn't feel like a job. It feels like I'm just here to do what I'm called to do. And to have that kind of support where you're recognized and appreciated for it, that's a culture that you do not find in this industry. It's just not there. And so I guess I could probably, if I really thought about it, I could probably add a whole lot more to that. But right off the top of my head, that's what comes to mind. And it's just a spirit of appreciation and gratitude that I feel every single day that I work with MODEXUS.
Margie, thank you so much. I appreciate all of those thoughts. You do have an amazing team, an amazing upline support team as well. And as far as what we attempt to do from the corporate side, I mean, you guys are the stars of the show, but we do put a lot of effort into making sure that your experience is absolutely the best. And it is a game changer. And it's something that can set us apart as we continue to grow very easily from all the rest, right? So today we've been joined in the series MODEXUS Rising Stars with 3K advocate Margie Setterlof from Sarasota, Florida. Margie kind of did this on a last minute notice, so we thank you for that. But this is fantastic. It's a conversation I think that needs to be shared. And again, we appreciate you so much and thank you for saying yes to MODEXUS, and we're here to continue to support your growth. I'm pretty sure you've got your eyes on 5K next, so we'll be cheering you on. Very good.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome always. So thank you, everyone. Till next time, stay healthy.